Hello. We are live. Okay. Who's ready to make some money? I've got Bryce with me again here today, and he's going to trade Apex with us. It's going to be awesome. Bryce, are you in? Okay, perfect. Go to MNQ for me. Type in MNQ. Micro E-mini NASDAQ Index Futures. Put it. MNQ. There's your Apex pick. MNQ. Perfect. Add your 10 EMA. Yes, you know that. I don't know. Okay, type in exponential. That top one. Or moving average exponential. That one. Yep. And then go to your icon. Change inputs. To 10. Boom. That's okay. We're in. We're in, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so here's what we're going to do, Bryce. Take a look at my screen. See this? Same as yours, right? Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Live data. Let's go. So, what's the rule, Bryce? First, bull candle under the... 10 EMA. Yep. So let's just pretend that turns green for a second. Stop. Above the high. We're below the pink line. We're good to go, right? For a short? Yeah. Okay. We're gonna set up our trade here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get ready for this, brother. So let's just, we haven't gotten a green candle yet. Mm-hmm. 1.3, right? And we're just right now gonna figure out how many contracts we can do. So right click on this, create limit order. So set up this order window. Yep. Did that. Okay. Right click it, create limit order, and we're just gonna figure out so sell, stop, and we're gonna figure out how many contracts we can do. Now we're in a 25K account. So personally, I would risk about 300. Yep. Yeah. Okay. So now we're just waiting. We're waiting for this bull candle to set up. How's everyone doing out here today? What are the trades we've been taking? Now, me personally, I'm probably going to put my stop right here, Bryce. Because I don't like to have a stop over 50 points. So I'm going to put my stop right there, okay? See what I'm saying? This candle right there? Yeah. I'm going to put my stop right above that. I'm not going to put it above the high.
Right. 50 points. Where do you see the point?
Right there. 48-point stop. And I'm just going to put this like a couple ticks below that candle. And I'm just hoping it closes green. Now, if it closes green, I'm going to do sell, stop, and I'm going to do 3. Okay? $45 seconds for this candle close, ladies and gentlemen. Will we get the green candle? It's trying to decide right now. $30 seconds on my mock.
How many points is your target?
62 at the moment, but I don't think this is going to close green, so we're not going to get in this. So go ahead and cancel the box. We're still waiting for a green candle. And honestly, I don't like taking trades when it's like 5 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bear candles in a row now. Not my favorite. But you can see why we're doing this, right? Look at pink line, rejection, pink line, rejection, pink line, rejection. Again, maybe?
What's the pink line?
That is the... So go ahead and put in another indicator. Put on the moving average exponential again. Okay, and this time go to it and go to the bottom first. And where it says time frame.
Okay.
I'm sorry, yeah, time frame, put 1 hour. And then on input or on length put 50. And change the color to a different color. Make this like whatever. I make mine pink because I'm fruity like that.
Yeah, it doesn't tell me. I'm colorblind, so.
All right, well,
I don't know.
did you add it? I don't know. Well, just add whatever. Add whatever color you can see, buddy. Cool. See it?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so we might get the green candle right here. So this is what we're gonna do. Entry there, stop there, still about the same, 49 points. Target 1.3. Okay. I'm just going to do a 50-point stop to keep this easy. All right, 1 minute
And our cell is at the top. No,
below it
it's below the candle. Why is it below that candle?
because that's how the 10 EMA works, man. We got to take out the green candle, remember?
So that we drop them. Yeah.
Exactly. So this candle's about to close in 30 seconds. Good job, AF Goofy. Let's go, man. Okay, here we go. 20 seconds. Ready? You ready to press the cell? You're on cell stop, right?
Nope. Cell stop now.
Cell stop.
I was on cell limit.
No.
What would have happened?
If you had a sell limit, you've immediately gotten filled. If you're trying to short below current price. Okay, throw it in. Did you order in? Let me see.
Beautiful, beautiful. Just gonna get rid of that, save a little more room. Now, price. That's gotta be below it. Okay? Hey, buddy? Gotta be below it. That's good right there. Cool.
Stop field.
All right, we're in. Let's see if we can make some funny money. What's that little like sound effect on yours? Did you like, add a little extra sound effect?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny. I don't even know how to do that. Okay, we're up $3. Should we just cut it and run? I'm just kidding. All right, we're in, and oh, come on. Meltdown. We need a win here, guys. All right, so start your timer. Start a timer on your phone for 20 minutes. We'll move our stop in 20 minutes.
Gotta go slow with me, man. I'm like,
Dude,
toddler learning to walk
you got
here.
this. You got this. You got this. All right, guys, who's in this with me? Type a 3 if you're in. And I actually have 3 Apex accounts, so I'm gonna throw this on. I'm just gonna throw on. I'm gonna throw on the trade and the other ones too. if it comes back up and fills me. I just did it on 1 for now. Oh, let's go. What are you up right now, Bryce, on this trade?
40 bucks. 60 bucks. 70 bucks. Damn, 80 bucks. It's flying.
All right. Who is in this trade with us right now, guys? Who is in this trade with us? Type a 3 if you're in this. Day before election. Market's probably going to get a little spicy. Would you all agree it's going to get spicy today? A lot of people unsure of what's going to happen with this election. Come on down. Come on down, Charlie Brown. Let's go. This is great so far. Do you have to manually enter in all Apex accounts? No, you don't. You can just do, you can copy trade in here. I'm just not doing that right now because I didn't want to confuse Bryce with that. Normally, I would just throw on my group right here. Group. And then I would just place one order for each side of the trade and it would just put them all in for me. But whatever. Just get in, you know? Okay, so this is the account that I'm in the trade in right now. All right, and we're just waiting. We have our timer. I don't move stop for 21 minutes, aka 7 3-minute candles, and we're just chilling. But this is a great sign. You know, we broke this. We broke all these wicks. We got triggered in the 10 EMA. So now we're just going to let it do its thing. In the meantime, let's go over and look at Apple because Apple, I'm in calls on Apple. Okay. Cool. Apple's rolling over too. Love that. Now, Bryce came over today because he wanted to learn more about pyramids. So, Bryce, we're going to start from scratch here, and I'm going to show you the pyramid I'm running on Apple right now. Okay. So, I'm going to throw on a few moving averages on this. So the first one I'm going to do is I'm going to do one moving average in exponential. I'm going to do a couple moving average simples and we'll start there. So the first one I'm going to throw on is the 50 MA. And I'll make that green and a little thick there. And then I'll do the, I don't know. I'll do the 200. Actually, I'll do the 100. The 100, I'll make that blue and a little thicker. And then I do, Bryce. I do. And then I'll do the 200. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and throw.
How did you do that where you have two different graphs going up?
Right here. You can add as many as you want. Okay. I'm going to add some levels that I know are important for this. So that's a level. Probably right there, I would say, is a level. Yeah, that's definitely a level of support. $200 is a level of support. I'm also going to throw on the 200 EMA. Make that orange. Actually, I'll do the 100 EMA. How's our trade looking, Bryce? How's our day trade looking?
$200 now.
Let's go. Let's go. just going to draw a little support level right here, okay? Now, for my pyramid on Apple, so what I want to do here, guys, is I want to start the pyramid at a support and end it at a support. So I'm thinking something kind of like that, right? And I always want to have one major moving average in the middle. In this case, it's the 100 EMA. So that would kind of be the middle of my pyramid right there. And the idea here is that I'm going to buy one contract here, one contract here, 2 here, 3 here, 5 here.
1, 1, 2, 3, 5.
Yeah, fib numbers. And the hope is that on its way down into here, somewhere along the way, we get a bounce back up to like maybe here, like kind of the top of the pyramid. Close the position, walk out with a couple grand. That's it. But the idea here is that, Apple's a strong stock. It's pulling into major moving averages. We're above the 200. The 200 is sort of my metric for, am I allowed to go long on this? Now, you had a really, really good question the other day. You said, why wouldn't I run this again on Microsoft? Well, let's go over to Microsoft. See how Microsoft is below all these averages? There's no support. There's nothing holding this up. There's nothing stopping this from sinking all the way back down to here. So this isn't really a trade I'm interested in. I want something that has a lot of support because I want it to bounce. Right? This has more bouncing levels.
My only thing is I feel like Microsoft's not going anywhere.
For sure, but this isn't a long-term. Well, here's the thing. I'm buying call options, right? So there's an expiration date. If you're doing this with shares, for sure, you can pyramid in. It's just about your time frame, right? Your time horizon. Yeah, like I want this to come down, bounce sometime this month. I'll make a couple grand, take it out, pay my rent. That's the game I'm playing, right? If you're like a long-term investor with like a 10-year horizon, for sure, you can start buying Microsoft right now, right? It's down. Guys, look at our trade right now. I mean, my goodness. $240? Sheesh. Man, I'll tell you what. Guys, this is Bryce's first trade in Apex. I twisted his arm. I bought an account for him. It was a gift because he's been helping me out so much lately. I was out of town. He helped me with my cat and some different things. And, here we go, dude. So here's what's cool about this, Bryce and everybody. If you do this enough times, you can actually get a payout. So, Bryce, here's what you need to do. You need to grow your account from 25,000 to 26,500. Okay? Once you do that, you pass your evaluation. Then everything goes away, wipes, you get another account, but this time it's the real deal. It's your PA account. If you grow that account again to 25,600 or whatever it is, or 26,500, you can go into Apex, request a payout for up to $1,500, drops right into your bank account.
How do they make money? Because they just risk all that.
It's a good question. How do they make money? They make money off of people breaking the rules and messing this up, because there's also there's also a limit. You can't lose more than a certain amount, right?
Yeah.
You can't leave trades open at the end of the day, right? There's some rules. There's a consistency rule. You can take that?
Yeah.
Okay, you're cool. Don't worry. If target hits, it'll just work for you.
Oh, service.
Weird. You're not on my Wi-Fi? Oh, guys, we're real close to the target. You think it just wants to come down and hit it for us, or you think it wants to play games? Come on down and hit target. AF Goofy, or Gooey, sorry. AF Gooey, are you in this trade too, man? Come on down. Give us a fill. Little lower.
Order filled. Order
Let's
filled.
go. Let's get some emojis in the chat. Let's get some emojis in the chat. Who won on that trade? Woohoo! I didn't get filled on these, but that one account I won in.
Order filled.
Yeah.
Order filled.
All right, guys. So I won in that one account. Great trade. Great trade.
All right, I heard you screaming. What's going on?
Yeah, we won.
Nice.
Yeah. Easy. So check your account.
Okay. Yeah, we get it.
Yep. What does the new balance say in your account?
25,343.
That's it. Do that enough days in a row, you'll get a payout. That's it, guys. Now, what are we not going to do today? We are not going to take another trade and mess it up, right? We're just going to leave it alone because we caught this insane move. We were patient all morning. We followed our rules. What did we not do? We did not trade the first hour. That's one of my rules. We did not take a setup long as we're under the pink. When the first setup came in under the pink, we took a short and we got a win. That's it. So we're finished here, ladies and gentlemen. But Bryce is here, so we are going to go over the pyramid. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. So, Bryce, the idea here is that I would buy, what did we say? One, two, three, five. But here's the thing, Bryce. I actually didn't get filled on the first one. Can you tell me why? Why didn't I get filled up here at the top of the pyramid?
Are you talking about on the current triangle that you have on there?
Uh-huh.
Because you didn't put an actual order in. No,
Correct.
Gap down?
Correct. And why didn't I put an order in?
Because it was overnight?
It was over earnings.
Oh.
And I wasn't going to put an order in. So that first one is gone. I didn't get filled there. I did get filled on this one. Okay, so I have one right now. Now, today, we're just going to move this down a little bit. Today, I should be buying how many?
3.
One, right? Because I bought. So I didn't buy one here. I bought one here. Today, I'd be buying
2. So 3.
2.
Total.
3 total. Yeah, correct. Yeah, he's better at math than me, guys. But let's try and figure out exactly where I should buy that, right? So what I like to do is I like to draw this little guy right here. This little guy helps me out. So
How do you draw that?
let me see here. I'm going to get 5. Then it would be... Okay. So I'm just going to get in here with some precision tools. Okay. Just want to be precise while I'm doing this. You know, I don't want to jump the gun. I'm going to put it all the way down here. Just nice and wide. Okay, so pretty close. So I'm just going to move these down a little bit so we get a little better of a... There we go. Okay. So I didn't buy the one up here. I bought one here. The next level is here, which we're below that. So I'm good to buy. I'm good to buy too, right?
Yeah.
Like we're at that too. Wouldn't you say? So I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
So would you not just have automatic?
Well, here's the thing. I don't know what the price is going to be at that exact thing for shares. Yeah, I would just have an automatic, right? But for options, like the prices change every day.
Yeah.
So I don't know
you're
why.
Talking 1, 2, or 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, like options, call options.
Contracts, yeah, but this could easily be 100 shares, 100 shares, 200 shares, 300 shares, 500 shares, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't have money for that. So.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, AF GUI, don't take another trade if you already took one. That's wise, sir. So trying to close this. How do you force close something on a Windows? Do you know?
Bottom right. See the little tiny arrow in the bottom right of your screen?
This one?
Yeah.
What do I do?
You find the little icon of whatever you're trying to close.
And it won't let me.
Control Alt Delete. You don't have to do that.
It won't let me. Sorry, I'll buy it on my phone. Let me
Try
get.
to close Think or Swim.
Yeah, we'll close. Hold on. Let me go ahead and get a. Now, Bryce, I have a question for you.
You got a nice little gun there.
Oh yeah.
Molly's gonna take it away.
So, no, she's not. So here's what's gonna happen. Here's my question for you: Should I buy two right now, or should, because I didn't get filled in this top one, just move this down? Right? What do you think? Because I didn't get that one at the top.
Yeah. I think you should just stick to your plan and.
But I'm asking.
Buy the 2 now.
Buy the 2.
I don't think you move it all down. I think you just buy 2 at a cheaper price.
Well, it's the same price as I would have bought it at. I just got it. So just, you're saying forget about this guy, right? I already got this guy. You're saying right now I should get 2.
Oh, I was saying.
Well, I'm just asking you what you would do.
I was saying I would get 1, 3, 3, 5. It's been 20 minutes.
So you think I should buy 2 right now?
I was saying that you should buy an extra one.
Oh, buy 3 right now.
Yeah, 1.
Ooh.
Because your plan. This is the way I see it. Your plan.
Well, you're changing the
1,
plan
1,
now.
2, 3, 5.
Right, but you're changing the plan now.
I mean, no, I'm not. Because
We both are suggesting changing the plan, aren't we?
I mean,
Kind
not
of.
really.
Kind of.
Well, because you could like slide the whole thing down, like you were saying, like all of the numbers go down. Instead of buying 2, you buy like that. You could do that, but then you're moving the whole thing down. And I would say,
Which is safer. Right?
maybe depends on support levels, stuff like that.
Right, but what if Kamala wins and we gap to here tomorrow?
Well then,
You know?
yeah, I guess.
I don't know. I'm
Both is a possibility.
I know. So I'm asking you what you would do.
I probably would have bought 3 because the first one at the top you would have bought.
You're just moving it down.
Yeah. And overall
That's risky. I'll tell you what we'll do. How about this? I'll buy 2 right now, and if this dumps to like here today, I'll buy 1 more. And then if we get down to here, I'll buy the 3. Okay. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. I actually have an extra rung here now that I'm looking at it. Hold on. 1. Hold on. I gotta space this out a little better. We got to clear the board here and really get technical with this, guys. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we're just gonna put the lines. Okay, let's see what these contracts are going for right now. Think or swim. I think Trump's going to win, but who knows, man. Can't even get think or swim to open. It's just crazy. Can't close it, can't open it. There we go. Okay.
Alt F4 apparently closes that.
Okay, here's the thing. I'm scared, so I'm just going to do that.
That's fair. It's a safer option. You're right.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and buy one at 870. Let's see if I get filled. Didn't get filled yet. Hold on. Let's try moving this up to 875. Boom. I'm filled. So now I have 2. Okay. Sweet. So I'm just going to get rid of this bottom 5 one. And we're just going to say that this is kind of the new pyramid, right? Something like that. Okay. Sweet. So the next area I'll buy in will probably be down in here with all these wicks down here. So I'll just set an alert on that and we'll see if we get down there. But that's it. And now I just, go hang out with Bryce. Let's see what Tesla did today. Ooh, Tesla down again today. You see that? See that?
Yeah, I saw a lot of things fall today.
Man, we should have stayed in that MNQ trade, huh? Look at that. It kept going. Is that MNQ?
This no.
What is that?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
So, another thing you can do, Bryce, is you could have closed 2 of your 3 and left 1 runner.
So that I would have just had a close trailing stop. So that's something
Sure.
I fight myself on when I get close to target fast like that.
Mm-hmm.
I want to move my target lower and just have a close trailing stop.
Sure. What you can do. Yeah, you can do that.
I've seen that happen too often.
Sure. But, you've also seen it. I've also seen it get real close to my target and then, wow.
Yeah, but that's why you just have a close trailing stop.
Sure.
I mean, like, I'm risking, like $20, $30.
But let's talk about that, right? So This is what Bryce is saying. Bryce is saying he got in here. Target or stop was there. Target was 1.3, right? So at what point on what candle would you have started to trail?
Like probably like
that one?
If you're at like a 1.1, you're getting real close to target.
Like right there.
Yeah. Like
So then your stop would have gone here?
No, I would have had it closer.
Really? Like here?
I mean, like if you are getting real close to target, I would have only had like $20, something like that. Like real close.
Like here?
Yeah.
Okay, but let me ask you something. What if it comes up, wicks you out, now you only made $200 and then it drops?
But
Aren't you going to feel weird?
But here's the thing. At least you gave it an opportunity to go down. Because if you just didn't move your stop at all or your target at all, then you would have it would have done that. It would have been no different. You know, it would have it still went down, missed out.
That's if it doesn't wick up though, but there's a high chance this could wick up and then roll over. This flushing like this all day is rare. So what I'm saying, usually what you get is this, right?
Uh-huh.
So what I'm saying, Bryce, is I would have taken off 2 here and left 1 to go down. And my rule now is simply I'm not going to close this until forget the trailing stop. I'm just not even going to close it till it gets back over the blue line. Because what you're saying is you're going to perfectly trail your stop down the whole way. I don't know. This right now could come up, touch this, chop here for a while, and then do this later in the day. I don't know. There's many school of thoughts, right? There's many school of thought. Let me show you what I mean.
No, I know what you mean.
Look here, okay? Look at Friday. You got in there.
Yep.
It came down. Let's see how close you got to target. Ready? Stop here. Target 1.3. So depending on where you put your stop, let's say you put your stop up here and your target's 1.3. Look at this. Comes down. Look how close it gets to target. Then it comes back up to here and then it rolls over.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough. Every scenario is going to be different. Now, if it just straight up dumps, you're 100% correct. Like if it just does this, but it's hard to tell sometimes what the candles are going to do.
Yeah, I'm saying
You got to play with it.
Dude, that trade took 10 minutes.
Yep.
And we won. And that's so fast. That's why I'm saying those fast situations like that, I just have a trailing stop.
Yeah, that's Bryce's way, and I respect it. Because,
I mean, like, if you think about it, you'd have to do the math on it. But, like, if you sold 2 contracts and then left 1 to go, you know, how much additional money would you have got?
Yeah, you got to do the math.
3 to go.
I mean, way more if you left 3. What I'm saying is, what if we just said that we don't close any of them until it closes back over the blue?
Yeah.
Versus you trying to call out the stops on the way down, you know?
Yeah.
Because you're going to have to guess correctly like 10 times exactly where it's not going to come back to. Like, how tight is that trailing stop, right?
Well, the thing is once I hit target, I'm not going to be mad if it comes up and touches it. Because, I mean, then it's whatever.
You say that. But if it does this, if it comes up right now and taps that, doesn't close, but it taps it and then goes like this, and you could have made $2,000, you are going to be upset. I promise.
Well, I mean, I made 800 on a video, and I could have made 1,800 because it tapped my stop.
Let's go look at that.
I sold 40 shares on accident.
Let's go look at that. So let's go look at your NVIDIA trade. So your NVIDIA, so you got in where? Down here?
It was I was at 118, I think.
Okay, so Bryce had a 118 entry around here. Beautiful entry, by the way.
I had 80 shares.
So what if I told you, Bryce, that you should not have exited until we got a close on the other side?
What's that?
of the 10. That's the 10 EMA.
Mm-hmm.
That is a close on the other side of the 10, right there. So your exit would have been here. Now, where did you exit this trade?
141.
Ooh, wait, 141. And you said you made 800, but you could have made 18
Yeah, because
just with that extra 3 points. That doesn't make sense.
No, so like I was at 118 and I sold
Oh,
like 40 of the 80. I sold half of them.
where?
Like it hit my stop like right there or something.
Oh, you had to stop here.
It,
You had a tight stop.
it was something and it like barely touched it and then or it might have been there. I don't know. I'd have to go look.
Oh, maybe it was here, right?
Yeah, it like barely touched my stop and
So
it
so
coulda
so,
come
so
down.
that's what I'm saying is if you look at this candle right here though, let's say it was here. Your rules would have prevented you from closing because we didn't close on the other side of the 10.
Mhm.
So you wouldn't even have had a stop. That's what I'm saying. There would have been no stop order in. You'd have just been watching this. Then it hammered up end of day, closed above it. You'd be like, I'm still in.
Mhm.
You know, it's like a mental stop.
Yeah, you can put like triggers and like notifications on too, right?
Yeah.
Like whenever it closes below the 10, it'll tell you.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, it's something we all have to play with and learn about. I think about it all the time. Like, how far do I leave my runners? Do I have any runners? Do I trail my stop? Do I use a moving average to determine when I should be, mentally stopped out? Like, trading's a very psychological game,
Yeah.
because, yeah, it's just fascinating. I just find it all very fascinating. Now, Bryce, what's cool about the 10 EMA is that it's fractal. So, would you agree that this is a 10 EMA play short? If that triggered. It is, right?
I mean, yeah, because the bull candle
Yeah.
closed, right?
Bull below.
But we didn't trigger him.
We haven't yet, but look at another bull below. We could go there now. Now, am I going to short NVIDIA? Personally, I'm not going to short NVIDIA because I think that is unwise. And you might be asking, well, why is that unwise, Calvin? Because I have a rule that states if we are above that red line, I do not take shorts against a stock.
Is that the 200?
That's the 200, baby. All right, 1 second. I got to take this call real quick. Apple is falling. Let's see.
I don't know where your targets were.
Here comes Apple. Falling.
What are you gonna go see?
We're going to go to the Predators game tonight.
That's fun.
Yeah. All right, so let's go back to NQ for a second. Wow, continuing to drop. Look at that.
It's all your fault. We got out too early.
No, we should have left a runner. But you see what I'm saying, right? Like, if I would have, so let's just say I just move my stop below every candle, right? So I move it there, 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 and then I move it here, and I get wicked out, and then it falls more.
Okay, but
Is a more superior way of doing it saying, I will not close it until it closes on the other side of the 10 EMA. That's all I'm saying. I agree with
in
you.
this situation, it would have worked.
Right.
It would have worked. in this
Right,
situation.
right. And that's the thing, guys. It's every situation's going to be different. That's all I'm
'Cause
saying.
You'd still be making bang. Put a thing on there. See how much would be up.
Okay, you ready? You're gonna be worried. So if we had left this on all the way down to current price on 3 contracts, we'd be up. Oh no, that's NQ. Sorry, let's go to MNQ. Short. Stop was there. Current. We'll go all the way to the bottom of this candle. Okay. 3. We'd be up $837 right now. $837 versus what did we get? 330. 350. Okay. This is the psychological part of trading, right here, guys.
It's more just funny. I mean, it is what it is.
Well, what's funny is a lot of people now will come back to their computer and be like, "Oh man, okay, well, I want to take another trade, right?" So they're like, "Well, we're at a low here, right? So when this sets up, I'm going to get 10 EMA long." Very tempting to do, right? Day low, get long. But this could easily just do this. You get triggered in, and then it rolls over even more,
Yeah.
right? So it's like,
Further back on the time frame.
look at all.
It's pretty good support level.
I know, but
it's dropped.
but
So
it's
fast,
but it's touched the support now 5 times. It could break through this time, right? If it breaks and then does this, old support turns new
What if you
resistance.
See, yeah. What if you start to see a double bottom? And
I
in this
mean,
area?
let's see. Okay, ready? We're gonna test this. So I'm gonna log out of my Trade-Evate because I don't want to be tempted. I'm gonna go to my paper trading, and we're gonna test this theory. Okay, I am breaking my rules on a paper trade right now to see,
How is that rule broken?
because if I'm below the pink, I cannot take a long.
Oh, okay.
But we're gonna test this theory right now. So if the setup comes in right there, stop would be 57 points. That's kind of long. Something like that, around 50. And I will target back up into the neckline. This is a paper trade. I'm not taking this trade. This breaks my rules. But Bryce is curious because he sees a double bottom, right? You see this, right, Bryce? You see that double bottom? That's what you're talking about? The bigger double bottom?
Yeah.
And you're saying, what if another little mini double bottom comes in?
Right.
Right there. So we have double bottoms. Double. Let's see. Let's see if Calvin's rules suck or if they're good. But just remember, even if this does win, Bryce, it's just what happened today, right? It's just what happened today. It is not always going to happen.
It's all statistics. You just want to find the best methods in the.
It is. It's all probabilities. It's all probabilities and statistics, right?
Statistics fascinate me.
They're very, very fascinating. And what I've noticed for me, and everyone's different, is when I take a setup after the first hour using the pink line as my, what would I call it, as my sort of filter, and I target 1.3, I have a pretty high success rate. Overall. It is very rare for me, if I follow my rules to a T, to have a losing week. Now, does that mean some weeks I'm only going to make 0.3 R because I'm going to get chopped around, whatever, but it's very rare for me to have a losing week if I follow my rules to a T. It's very rare. You just got to find what that is for you, and that's called finding your edge. That's all it is. Now look at this guy. He caught the whole move. Look at him. John Alonso caught the whole move. Okay. Let's look at ES. ES did the exact same thing. Now here's where it can get a little scary. ES did break the low. NASDAQ hasn't. ES did. Are you feeling as confident now about the long?
Go back. How far back are you right now? Time frame.
This is 3 minutes, so this is going back to this is Friday's action. This is
Go
Friday.
back to last week.
This is Friday, and this is last night, this morning, and this is today during the New York session. A cool way to do this, guys, if you have Edgeful, you are invited to the invite-only indicators. And the indicator I like to put on is called, you find it, Market Sessions. This will show you what session you're in. Tokyo, London, New York. We're in the New York session right now. Isn't that cool? Mm-hmm. It's kind of fancy-dancy, right? Fascinating that even last night, if you were trading at night, seems like the pink line worked. London seems like the pink line worked. New York seems like the pink line worked. This is why I use the pink line. As soon as we got under this pink line, it's been short city, baby.
And the pink is
Short city.
200.
That is the 50 EMA on the 1 hour. The 200 is for swing trades. The 50 EMA on the 1 hour is for my day trade strategy.
Okay. On Apple,
Mm-hmm.
you were looking at, you're buying as it goes low in your pyramid, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're looking to go long,
Yeah.
but you're under the 50 and the 200.
I'm not under the 200 on the daily. That's what I'm looking at.
Why is mine different? Is it,
Are you on the daily?
I think I have the 200 on the hour.
You have the 200 MA. That's the EMA. That's the EMA. But even the 200, we're not even close to the 200 EMA.
Well, why is mine like?
Are you on the daily? You're on the 3 minute. Go up to the top. Change that to daily. Where's that line now? Where's your line? Where's your 200?
Right there. It's so below it.
That's no. 200 on the daily is down there.
So it's not this. That's what I changed.
Okay. Let me show you something here. We're going to help you out. Okay. There's all your time frames, nice and fast now, okay?
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna get rid of this. This is 10 and the 60 and the 50 on the 50 on the 1 hour.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna call this day trading. Okay. That's right here now. So whenever you're on the 3 minute, you just hit this D, and there's your indicator, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm gonna go to the daily. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna add moving average. Moving average, simple. Now I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna change this input to 200. Style, red, thick, and I'm gonna make another. We're gonna call this swing trade. Okay. So now this is super easy for you. I'm gonna get rid of all these levels for you. You're on the daily, right? You're looking for a swing trade. You're gonna hit the swing trade button. Boom. There's your 200 on the daily. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm on day trade Apple now. I'm gonna go into the 3 minute. I'm gonna hit day trade. Now there's my pink line.
Okay, so what if I want to swing trade out? So you go boom and then boom.
Boom. And go to the daily.
For swing trade.
Yeah. Go to the daily.
So for swing trading we always use the day.
I do. Yeah. Daily or the 4 hour. But that is the 200 on the daily.
Okay, so for day trading you use 3 minutes.
That's what I do. Yeah.
And then for the swing trade you use day.
So on the daily, I'm below the 100, but I'm above the 200. The 200 is like my Lord and Savior when it comes to swing trading. I just simply will not take a long if we're under the 200. I just won't. Let me show you why. Let's go to SPY. Okay? Okay, here's SPY. This is the most traded symbol in the stock market, arguably, okay? S&P 500. This is the beginning of 2022 right there, right? Let's throw on the 200. What do you notice here? When we started breaking below the 200, it created a downtrend. If I'm in a downtrend, why am I going to get long? Just not. But the minute we broke above it, we created an uptrend. Right? Don't fight the trend, people. I know it's tempting. Don't fight it. Now here's what's really interesting though. You might be like, well, dude, at some point, it's going to get really low and I should buy some, right? Right. I mean, at some point. So here's what I do. I then go to the weekly. This is the weekly 200. When we touch that, if you bought a bunch of shares of SPY, you are very happy right now. This is the COVID drop. Weekly 200, buy there. You're a happy camper. What's that? Another touch of the weekly 200. Another touch of the weekly 200. Another touch of the weekly 200. I mean, you see what I'm getting at here, right, guys? Now this is the 2008 housing crisis. When we got below it, oh man, you don't want to be in that. But I'm curious, even with that drop, what if I were to go to the monthly? It actually doesn't even go back that far, but you can see that the monthly 200 was down here. We bounced off the monthly 200 and have been in almost a 20-year overall bull run. Isn't that crazy? Think about. And what's crazy is if I draw this line back to here, do you know what that crash was? That's the .com crash. .com. You probably weren't even born yet. When were you born?
2000.
You were born in 2000. So in the year 2000, Bryce, which is right here. What month were you born in?
April.
Let's go to April 2000. So just when you were a small little boy, just an infant, this is when the internet was like really starting to pop off. First time internet was like coming out. AOL, dial-up, like you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Amazon, all these companies were starting to come on the scene. And everyone was like, this is the future. And everyone was just buying. And then we had this crash that just lasted for like 2 years. Everyone got too hyped up about it. Then we came up. Then the housing crisis.
That's 8 years?
From here to here, that's 8 years, yeah.
Shit, it barely moved.
Well, did it? Let's see.
Compared to what...
Did it barely move? Let's see. 100% it went up.
Yeah.
So if you threw $50,000 in, it's $100K in 8 years. This is how most people run their retirement accounts.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, most people through their jobs throw like $1,000 every month into their retirement. Maybe more, maybe less. And they just throw it in every month, $1,000. This is how most people's 401ks and Roth IRAs are built. And they throw in the exact same amount every month, and they're just hoping that in 50 years it goes up 800%, right? So you have 12 months in a year. Let's do some math. 12 months in a year times 1,000.
$12,000 a year.
How long do most people work? 40, 50 years in a career?
Yeah.
Times 40 years times whatever, 700%. And then the last 30 years of their life, they are, so divided by 30 years, divided by 12, and that $9,000 is what they live off of for the last 30 years of their life. That's how most people do their retirements. There's a better way, but yeah. And that's if you're disciplined. A lot of people don't even start their retirements till like in their 30s.
Yeah.
You're young though. So what I suggest for you is we'll go back to the weekly here. Okay? We'll actually go back to the daily. We'll go to the daily first. This is what I would say. Anytime we get near this 200 on a daily, I would load like 2x what you normally load into your retirement because it's low. On a weekly, if we ever get near it on a weekly, I would load 4x what you normally load. And if we ever get down here to the monthly, I would load like 8x what you would normally load. And if you do that, you will compound way better than the average person. I'm just telling you right now. You're 21, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're 21, man. Bryce is 21. You do this, I promise you, in this many years, whatever, out here, because this is just going to keep going up. I mean, you see what this is going to do, right? I mean, this is going to do this for the next 50 years.
I'm 24.
Okay, well, when you're 74 and it's up here, I mean, shit, Bryce, it might even be up here. Because you got to look at this. This is like parabolic, right? See how it's parabolic? It's gonna go like that.
Yeah, but at some point it can't do that.
It can though.
It can't.
It can because you know what this is? That's inflation, my boy.
Yeah, but no, it cannot go straight up through the years.
But you gotta remember you gotta like move the x-axis, right? If I move this x-axis enough, that doesn't look straight up anymore, does it? It looks sideways.
But then no, but see the thing is what
It's crazy, right?
What you're talking about though, if it goes that steep in that amount of time on the x-axis though, like people won't be able to live. People will literally just be homeless.
Okay, well, I'll make the y-axis really, really steep. This was the COVID low, bro.
And look how bad the economy's gone.
I know. This is 1,674 days, and it's gone up 160% since the COVID low.
Yeah. So imagine it going steeper than that.
They just have to keep raising wages.
And they won't. And
They will.
Richer and the poor are going to get poorer, and everyone's going to lose their jobs and not be able to. They're going to starve. I mean,
Maybe you're right.
That's what I'm hearing here.
But you got to also remember this too. Okay? And this is the sad truth. Is that let's take this out to 2060. In 2060, how many people do you think are going to be working?
Because of robots.
Because of robots. So then what are we going to have to do? One of two things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Depopulate the planet or universal income. There could be a future where robots do all the work and then you, Bryce, just get a check from the government for $10K a month and you can just spend it however you want because you won't need a job because robots are doing everything. It's freaky. It's a freaky world. It's a freaky future. Or maybe, we get to here and then a meteor hits the earth and we all die. I don't know. But, like, just talking about it, guys. Just talking about it, okay? I'm not an expert here, but this is the world that we live in. And the election is tomorrow. So. It's a freaky world. Oh, you recorded me? Oh, you're watching my live. So, but going back to the shorter time frame now, right? Let's bring it back down. Let's bring it back down to earth. Okay. I need to pay my rent this month. Okay. I have a job. I'm blessed. I have a couple jobs. But how would I go about doing that? Am I just going to buy it here? Or would it be better to buy it off the blue line? Or maybe off the red line? And that's where but I don't know if it's going to get here, right? So that's why I do these pyramids. Buy a little bit, buy a medium, buy a lot. And hopefully we bounce, like we bounced here, like we bounced here, like we bounced here. I make my 2K, or if you're, it's all zeros, right? I could make 20K if I put in 10 times the size. I pay my rent, I go on a vacation, and the world goes round and round. And, and if I'm smart, and I make 20K, I take at least 5K of that and throw it into my long-term holdings. Right.
Do you even have a savings account?
I have a long-term portfolio.
Okay,
Yeah.
I drained my savings account. It was a scam.
Yeah, I keep all my savings in the QQQ, which is the NASDAQ, which is tech. Because I do think we are all going to be like working with robots and stuff in the future. So this will probably go up. QQQ on average goes up like 14% year over year. SPY goes up like 12%. So I'm more of a QQQ guy myself. Some people would say, "Oh no, you got to diversify. You got to go into SPY." Some people buy the Dow Jones, which is just 30 companies. Those are the big ones though: Dow Jones, NASDAQ, SPY, or S&P 500. Those are the three you always hear about, right? Yeah. It's the long game, dude. Let's see what the NASDAQ has done since 2002 to now. It is up 2,238%. That's 22x.
You know the guy I'm working for, the politician.
Uh-huh.
His grandfather owns Copart, and like look at that stock.
What is it called? What's the ticker?
I don't know.
Coparts?
Yeah.
CPRT.
Yeah.
Look at that. He is a happy man.
Yeah.
They're not poor.
No.
They're not poor at all.
No. The company's worth like 50 billion.
Let's see. Let's see what the market cap is. You know about the market cap?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's the market cap?
It's like all the shares value, like it's all every single individual share, how many shares are out there.
Correct. It is the total number of shares times the current price of the share.
Correct.
The market cap is 50 billion.
Yeah. So Jake was born, I think, in 1969. So look around 1980.
1969.
1990.
1990. This stock went public in 94.
Okay. So that he started investing in it back then because he was working with his grandfather. Blah, blah,
So in 94, the price was 15 cents. This is going to be crazy. Oh my gosh. But see, you're over here saying things can't just go straight up. Look at this. I mean, your friend is kind of debunking that, right? Oh my, dude, I need to switch to a weekly chart. This isn't even. Dude, what? So if you bought at IPO, you'd be up almost 40,000%, which is 400x.
Yeah, they just bought a $5 million.
Let's say you put in 50K. And it went up. Is that times 4,000x?
Just use the percentage. You can call it a day.
200 mil? I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I think what we're going to have to do is throw on the old long position here and really see. Entry, 15 cents. Shares, 100. I mean, you buy more than that. It'd be a million shares would be 15K, right?
At 15 cents?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So you're looking at 4 million shares?
I don't know, guys. The number's really big. I don't even want to calculate it. Anyways, Bryce's friends are rich. Oh man, that's crazy, man.
No, that's the guy I'm working for. That's the one that I've been.
Wild.
He's a state representative. Yeah.
That's crazy. Let's check out the Trump stock today. You want to day trade this? DJT. It's like his media company. Guys, look at this. Look at this in the last month. What it's done. From September 24th, it was at $11. It shot up to 54. Now it's pulling back. Oof. That's yummy. Guys, stocks are so cool. There's just an infinite. There's just and you look at the Costco chart, and this is the one that hurts. This is
Why the hell is Costco so expensive? What is that?
consumerism. $4 to 900. It's crazy, man. so crazy. Hey, you know about like chart patterns, right? What's that pattern right there? That's a bull flag on a monthly chart. Isn't that crazy? Stocks are so fractal. Now, let's just say you didn't want to buy the S&P 500. Let's say you just wanted to, you're like, you know what? I really believe in Costco. I work at Costco and I want to buy Costco for my retirement account. Let's throw on the 200-day simple moving average and the 100-day. And I'm not going to be buying down here because it's below it. But every time it touched it here, 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 here. Oops. And it's touching it here, and it's touching it now again. Maybe I should buy some Costco. Touched it here, touched it here, touched it here, touched it here, touched it here.
And you worked for Costco, 15 years ago. And you just kind of got in on their stock because they offered it to you,
But what I'm saying, Bryce, is that it's never too late. Like, let's look at Tesla.
It's never too late to get in.
It's never too late, man.
I feel like it's so high, though. Like,
I know it does. It looks high, right? But how do we know? Ready? How do we know, Bryce, that this isn't maybe also just a giant bull flag and that it's going to go like this? We don't know, right? But all we can do is buy off of major moving averages. So there's not even a 200-day on the monthly yet because it hasn't even been around for 200 months. But look right here. Tesla was near $100 a share. It's now $244. This wasn't that long ago. This was in December 2022. Could you have said, okay, Tesla's really low. I've made some money this summer. I'm going to throw $5,000 into Tesla and just hold this thing for 10 years, 20 years. I mean, that could be a new house. It could. So it's just interesting, man. Long-term investing. I just encourage people to stay focused on major moving averages because they're powerful.
I'm over here trying to figure out how to set up triangle like you were doing.
Yeah, so the triangle tool is right here. You go into your where is it? Shapes. Your shapes are right here. And you just have a triangle. You can just draw a triangle like that.
Oh, nope, those are smiley faces. That's what? Where's your shape? I don't have that.
Right here. It's in brushes.
Oh.
So let's just look at this for a second. Okay, we're on the daily now with Tesla. Ready, bro? So down here, you probably wouldn't have been buying any. And this is on a daily chart, right? This is for a swing. I'm not talking about long term. If you're a believer in Tesla, you can buy it anytime. But we got over the blue line here. So a couple things you could have done. When we got over the blue line, you could have bought here. Now, me personally, I don't buy unless we're over the 200, so I wouldn't have bought there. But then we shoot up, we close above the 200, then we come back down, and right here, I could have set up a pyramid. Right over the 100 and the 200 and the 100. I load. It comes up. Now we're making higher highs and higher lows. We gap down. Oh, shit. But, hey, what if I add? Shoot up again. I mean, there's people that played this that are up 42%. That's great. I mean, we're talking about from August to now. It's like 2 months, 3 months.
Put 10 grand in, you're at 14.
You're up $4,000. Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah. So, guys, we're going to get some food. Love you all. Great trading today. let's take a look at NQ to see what it did. Let's see if Bryce was right. Okay, Bryce. This was Bryce's trade he wanted to take. There's your first 10 EMA. There's your first. Where would your stop go there? I don't know. That's scary.
I put the stop at the very bottom.
Right there?
No.
You put it down here.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
You do a 100-point stop on NQ.
Yeah,
I mean,
buy less shares.
I mean, these are contracts, though, right? This is futures.
Mm.
Anyways, we'll go to lunch and we'll see what happens to it. But, all right, guys, take care. Love you all. Have an amazing election.